Wow, what a wonderful performance. I didn't know you played trumpet so well, Arno.
All credit goes to my teacher.
Hey, Arno, what is a math teacher's favorite song?
I don't know.
Summer.
That was so bad. I have a better one. Why did the teacher wear sunglasses?
Why?
Because the class was so bright.
That was pretty good. But I have a better one.
Oh no.
What do elves learn in school?
I don't know.
The alphabet.
I have an even better joke. Why was the clock in the cafeteria behind?
Why?
It went back 4 seconds.
Well, I have an even better joke. A science joke. What did the ground say to the earthquake?
What?
You cracked me up.
I admit, that was pretty fun.
We made a lot of jokes about school, but education is not a joke. Education requires hard work, dedication, and commitment from both the teacher and the students. This is the mindset that these kids brought to practice every day for this next dance.
The 2 songs they are dancing to portray the importance of appreciating our teachers. They have put in a lot of work to practice it, so I hope you enjoy.
So breezy. I got a river for my soul, and teachers are the boat. Teachers are the only reason. If I didn't have you, I wouldn't be my best. If I lived here, I could never pass a test. If I didn't have you, I'd never see the sun. You taught me how to be someone, yeah. All year long, you stood by me, even when I'm having a bad day. All these nights, they don't scare me. The good nobody can drag me. All year long, you stood by me, even when I'm having a bad day. All these nights, they don't scare me. The good nobody can drag me down. Nobody can drag me down. Nobody can drag me down.
देखो देखो क्या वो पेड़ है चादर ओढ़े या खड़ा कोई देखो देखो क्या वो पेड़ है चादर ओढ़े या खड़ा कोई बारिश का या आसमान में छोड़ दिए हैं गलती कहीं हम जैसे देखिए जहां तैसा ही जैसी नजर अपनी खुद के सोचे रहो और डराओ रंग नहीं दिख रहा हो चलो 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 मैं आपको Wow, what a wonderful performance. That was really something special.
Next up is another dance performed by Janavi Ganesh and Ashima Sharma in the form of Kathak. Kathak is one of the major classical dances originated in ancient India. Although Kathak was created in 200 BCE, it is still a popular dance today.
Kathak is a dance form used to tell story. The root word katha means story. Kathak dances are often used to portray epics such as the Ramayana and Mahabharata.
This specific piece depicts the classic story of Krishna, one of the incarnations of the god Vishnu, and his consort Radha. This is the final performance in the cultural program, so enjoy!
Hello, before we start our program or continue our program, I would like to recognize Kai Anderson, who is Middlesex County Education Superintendent, and Dr. Joseph Nasimino, Assistant Superintendent for Woodbridge Township School District. Hello. Thank you for your presence today. And we'd also like to welcome all the teachers who have came recently. I'll pass on the mic to Aro for the continuation of the event.
Wow, that was fantastic.
Now that the cultural programs have ended, we will be transitioning into an informative presentation.
This presentation is about the ancient Indian education system. In the ancient Indian civilization, scientists have performed extensive research in the fields of medical science, math, astronomy, and metallurgy. But education was not only limited to science and math. There were also philosophers who have solved complex problems of human life. This presentation will give you an idea about ancient Indian education and how it is relevant in today's world.
We need to dim the lights. Hello, am I audible? It happens in every presentation that I go to. So I don't know if I'm audible till the mic comes in. I will try to be, yeah? Yeah, so we have the Feast for Eyes with all the dance, and then the Feast for Ears with the music. This is not Death by PPT. So I'm going to keep it very simple, just some food for thought before we break for the feast. That's the actual feast that you can enjoy. A very quick view of how education system has been in India. It's a huge culture that we cherish, and it's given a lot to the world as well. So if I can just quickly, one second. This is another, yeah. Sorry. So the main focus has been that we build the character, we give the right skill, and we try to make everybody stand on their own feet. And that has been the base of education, and I'm sure it's the fact across the world. So we try to bring people up into a place where they can run the whole thing. She's my wife. So. I was supposed to be the MC for this program, but then they said she's going to be the anchor. So when my wife is the anchor, I can't be a master of any sort. So the traditional way of a Gurukul way of system, this is where students go and literally live with the teacher. There is an ashram kind of a setup, and then they live with them. There is a lot of learning that happens on a day-to-day basis. The core has been around lateral thinking and reasoning. Scientific inquiry, cultivate the intellect in the person, and as well as develop the spirituality. So all the four gets blended into the way of education. And what have we seen in that kind of a thing? This was supposed to be animated, but this tells a story, right? The Pythagoras theorem, in what we know today, was something that came out from Baudhayana, one of the teachers, about 2,600 years ago. Not many people know that. Aryabhatta drew the circle as part of the yajna that is being performed as part of the puja that we do. and that needed a circle. And to specifically have an area, the 3.1416, which is today the pi, was invented about 2,500 years ago. The speed of light was also brought in, and this was also with the calendar and the setting in terms of when is the next cycle, the solar eclipse, which people used to have built, and this was a basis around this particular discovery as well. And with lateral reasoning, there are a lot of thought that the students put in. They challenged their own line of thinking, and Buddhism was a religion that was born out of this kind of a thought process where it evolved into something that was more meaningful for some sect of people, and then there was also Jainism, which evolved out of the whole the Hindu